church was like. You people would go to church,
Exactly.
and
No,
it
people
was
went
civil
Easter.
rights. It was
Exactly.
Easter.
it was everything.
Yeah,
And I really think what happened, we might have to make a whole episode on this,
for
but
real.
I really think what happened is the church. There's a separation between church and black people that has been taking place,
I
and
agree.
the church has not been moving at the same place as like black people's
I
awareness
know
and
what it is.
consciousness.
That's why R&B
Okay,
ain't no. That's why we don't got no more R&B, because if you remember, all the R&B good singers came from the church.
came from church.
You
They
know what
came
I
from
mean?
church.
None of these YNs are going to church. So we have
No,
They
no.
not.
You know,
They
no.
for sure
we have
not.
That's
no.
for
Where's your
sure.
point? Where's your point, Ray?
They the church got lost when pastors started pulling up in Bentleys and $20,000
Yeah,
suits, chains,
yeah,
big
I
house
think
out in the hills.
I think
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
beyond that. I think black people are seeing that there is a difference between Christianity and church. Right? You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like Christianity is like there's archival things about Jesus being a real person, right? That you could track and like his story. I identify with being a Christian, right? But in the sense of like, Jesus and the resurrection and that portion of it, right? Then there's religion, right? Well, religion is something that was passed down to us through slavery, and we identified that there's a lot of things up in there that they was talking about that just don't add up no more. And what happened is, like, wait, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you really sit there and read, like, the hell, that don't make no sense. So when you find out that the book that we've been taught, right, is not the actual full book, right?
hmm,
It's not what actually came over from Africa and like in that portion of it. When you find that out, there I think that separation has been so vast for our people, and the church hasn't really caught up to that. There are some churches who have caught up to it, but it's just like this huge separation between what day-to-day life is for us and
Hmm.
like and how we actually operate and treat each other as people versus what the church is, Bible thumping in the Bible. And like I said, we would literally need a whole episode. But the point was that church was a communal place for us where we used to go as black people and talk and like
Right.
and work together. Martin Luther King came from the church. Malcolm X came from his religious, right? In
I
his
just
church.
left my church. Yeah.
yeah,
That part. But you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I agree 100%. I also think that the church also became like a grounds for, like, you know surfing too much money from the people, and it's like people are suffering. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
you
are
You're supposed to
struggle
be
to.
giving, not
people are
Yeah,
taking.
really
you
going
you 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 like, man, should I pay my tithe
exactly.
this week? And then
You
pastor
know,
pull up in that new Benz. You know
you
what I mean?
feel
You
me?
like,
And
yo,
people are really
where did all the money
struggling
go?
out here, and
Uh,
that the struggle is what brought a lot of people into the church back then, because they
yes.
believed in
Yeah.
salvation and Jesus was going to change everything and da 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 da. And it back then it worked well for people, when people got to love each other.
Well,
Black
they were
people loved
giving
each other
back. They
more.
were they were giving back though.
Exactly.
Churches was
They
really
were
helping people. They was doing
helping people
school
pay
lunch.
rent,
Exactly.
do all
They
that.
was
Yeah,
they was really doing what
funerals.
the
Feel
work
me?
Yeah,
of the church was supposed to be.
Exactly.
Like
But it changed. It became a thing where it's like, a lot of people are going broke, you know what I'm saying, and a different kind of other agendas. And it really kind of hurt the black kids. It really, the backbone of the black people is the church. The whole soul thing that we speak so much about is, we talk of the church. It's from the church.
mhm,
You know what
right.
I'm
mhm.
saying? Soul music. Black people got soul, this and that. All that's from the church that we speak of. But the soul is gone because the church
The
wants too
soul is
much money.
gone. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it broke us all up. And now all we talk about is, oh, if he don't got this amount of money, I ain't dating him. If he don't got then I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I can't stand. Can we
Hey,
stop having a
I,
50-50 conversation? Can we stop? Can we stop?
that's an episode.
That's a whole nother.
That
That's
is an
that
episode.
that is
That
that is
that might be that's an
a bit or
episode.
a big portion of an
Yeah,
episode.